Hey everybody, happy Halloween. Welcome to the CC Mixter live stream. Emily, I think you're supposed to be doing this.
Oh, okay. I'll do it.
Yay.
This meeting is being live streamed. I have to do this little warning here. Okay, well, 20 years and still going strong. Stronger at times than others, maybe, but seems super strong this week. Snowflake's in the house. Not entirely sure what the costume is, but maybe she can describe that for us later. We are celebrating our celebratory secret mixture, which sounds redundant, but is not. Anyway, this is our least listening party. We were going to have one every month or so, but I think we fell behind a little bit. But the perfect opportunity to do it is after the amazing secret mixture that we just finished up on the Sunday of this week. So we had 62 or 63, several more participants than any secret mixture in the past. So we're super happy and thankful for all of you guys who participated. And we're going to be listening to some of our favorite stuff that resulted. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, of course, all the usual stuff. Now would be a good time to go ahead and take care of that if you haven't. Just get it out of the way so we don't have to bug you again. Wouldn't that be great? Anyway, we can see, I guess, just Emily's costume live, or I guess we see Kara Jacko Jammer. That's a good old Kara Square in disguise. And Ant.Survila stopped by. Hello, Aunt. We will turn it over to the CEO, Madam Snowflake, and let's get us started. We've got some neat ways to celebrate our 20th anniversary. She'll tell us. Go ahead.
Thank you, Emwick. The magical world of Emwick. Matt is the wizard of the magical world, or the Emwickal world, as we say. Thank you. There it is. There's the Emwickal world. I just got to give props to Kara Square for that incredible costume. Let's see those hands again. I mean, while we're celebrating our 20th birthday and anniversary, we're also celebrating Halloween. It's a week of celebration. And wow, the Secret Mixer tracks were so incredible. I listened for like 10 straight hours. I was on Kauai. I just got to LA, but I was in Kauai watching the sunrise, listening to this beautiful, incredible, intricate music created by our community while I was watching the sunrise and during a rain downpour. And it was just like the soundtrack. You are all the soundtrack of my life. And what a blessing it is. I cried a lot. My heart was exploding with gratitude for everybody in our community. And you know, what we do together is pretty extraordinary. There's nowhere like us on the web. We've been doing it for 20 years and no one's been able to do what we do. And I think it's not because of some special formula. It's because of the people. It's really the community members and the collaboration that we share that makes it so extraordinary. And as a special thank you, you may have noticed something, and I'm going to share a screen. Hey, before I do that, Aunt and Kara, do you have anything you'd like to say about just in general how you felt about the Secret Mixer and our 20th birthday?
It was awesome.
Surprise.
I mean, I'm surprised. 20 years is a long time. Knowing that 20 years ago I was 6 years old, I think. So yeah.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. You were 6 years old. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. It's a long time in internet years, especially. We're really grateful to have you, Ant, and it's amazing. Ant's one of the few secret mixers I've actually met in person. This summer we met in London at the Royal Albert Hall.
Ooh.
It was amazing. I mean, of all the places to meet a musician from our community, that was pretty extraordinary. So yeah, that will always be in here for me. About you, Kara, do you have anything to pontificate?
I am just so happy to be part of this amazing community. Yeah.
Well, we are very much happy to have you. And, you have been through, in these last 20 years, there have been some ups and downs. And as many of our community members know, we've gone on a pretty big ride. And Kara has been there through it all. So thank you so much, Kara. And, through the moments when we didn't know if we were going to make it, and we're still here. And another person who has been there for all the rides is Zach Joe 22, and she has just joined us. She's in her costume of an anime cat. How are you doing, Susan Joseph?
I'm still arriving. Still arriving.
You're looking good.
Nothing like a multi-hued kitty cat to bring in Halloween. And it also happens to be Haskell's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Haskell! And I think Procleus Apoxode is here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Darren!
I figured it out.
Yay! Sweet. Well, I wanted to share with you all something special we've been cooking up. So you may have noticed during the secret mixer, let's see, I'm gonna mute y'all. Next to your name was this kind of badge. I don't know if you noticed that, Ant. But your admins, we went through every single one of you, every single one of the artists, person by person, and listened to their music to come up with what we felt was sort of a quintessential title, if you will, acknowledgement, a badge of honor for each one of you and what you give to this community. And of course, it can't possibly say everything, but it's our little token of gratitude to each of you for what you've done for our community, whether it's been the whole 20 years, the last 10, the last 5, or even just the last month, because we have some new members. So let's see, where's Ant? Did I already pass you? Did you see yours, Ant? Oh, symphonic conductor. Because your work it has just this extraordinary symphonic qualities, orchestral arrangements that just blow our minds. So hopefully you each like your name that we assigned to you. And next, via email over the next couple of weeks, you're going to receive your own poster that you can either just have virtually. We'll send you an email of it with your handle, your moniker, your badge of honor, our logo, celebration, and the names of all the tracks that you have uploaded to Secret Mixers over the years. So you can print that, or if you just want to have a virtual poster as your wallpaper, or just something cool to look at when you're making music, a token of our appreciation to you each individually as incredible artists and contributors to our community. And this one is Airtones, who has designed our logo, who has helped us with all these different aspects of the site and its appearance, and who has contributed a music library that is beloved not just by our community but by other creators all over the world. So very special thank you to Airtone. So that's sort of what you should be expecting. We have to go through now that we had to wait for everyone's uploads in order to know the title of your most recent track before we can put those together, but they will be sent out over the next coming weeks. And without further ado, I think we should move into listening. So, Emwick, you wanna play DJ?
Okay, yeah. Should I be DJ or should I just call him out? Or should I share screen or do you want to share screen? Because I'm on the
Yeah.
browser the browser version, so I don't think I have the same stereo sharing audio options as you do.
Okay, so I'll share, but you can be the voice.
Yeah, okay. Am I choosing the first track or do we have a track list? All right, I'm gonna choose the one that I ed picked for sure. Sacjo 22. I learned this week that I can do ed picks. Hey, yay! I guess I'm an expert now. So I definitely picked Susan's. It was like, I don't know, it was nice, gentle, and simple little groove, beautifully rendered. As I was listening to it, I got the idea that this was actually something I wish was available for my secret mixture, because when I rearranged my own with her track sort of as a outro to mine, I actually liked the result better. So I uploaded a remix already, like within an hour of seeing her track. It's called Curation, and it's not a secret mixer upload. It's just a regular. There it is at the bottom. Samples are used in Curation. So yeah, just on the whole, I think Curation is a better piece than the one that I did for my secret mixture, which I think was also pretty cool. And there we go. So yeah, let's hear Susan's sense.
Sorry, I forgot. I just heard Chef's voice in my head to make sure I share in stereo, and I hadn't. So
Yeah. So I think the browser version that I use for Zoom doesn't have that option. So that's why it's better for you to do the listening party share.
okay.
But yeah, just relaunch it there. We should be good.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Here we are, Sense by Sacjo 22, featuring Ben Blahoviak and Haskell Joseph. Happy birthday, Haskell.
Feel what it is right now. Maybe doesn't feel so bad. Perhaps a little bit less sad. And let that soothe you. Feel what it is right now. Maybe doesn't hurt so bad, perhaps a little bit less sad. And let that soothe you. Take your time to sense, 'cause we are sentient, and knowing is a sense we can sense it too. Life moves you.
All right, starting it off short and sweet. Just nice little delicate hypnotic track from Sakjo 22. Thank you very much for that, Susan. Do you have any special insight into its production or anything you didn't already mention in the description you want to share?
I just really want to thank pardon me, Ben
But on
Ben
the spot.
Bloviak for creating such an amazingly luscious piece of music to work with. That track was built entirely on his bed. And so his arrangement, his work with Jan's music, which he had remixed. And so I just really appreciate all his work and the work of producers who give songwriters these beautiful, complete compositions to work with. Because I don't have the skill he has to compose or mix like that. So just much appreciation for Ben and the other mixers who do that for us songwriters.
I'd like to add on to that that's something for you mixers like Ant who create and you know Ant we've collaborated together in this way like Susan and Ben. When you create instrumentals for us that are like a full song as songwriters, it's incredible how that modifies the songwriting process for me. I had a similar experience with my secret mixer. Deep Plastic uploaded this incredible instrumental that was a remix of Only Myth and Javelinis and Audio Technica. And it was already this like perfect, just write a song with me kind of beckoning. And that is just, please keep doing that. All of you that are creating these beautiful instrumentals for us vocalists and songwriters that we can compose with you in this kind of opposite of how we're used to being in the real world, in the Matrix. You know, the songwriter, usually we write a song on our instrument and we record the vocal and then we work with the producer who builds their production around us. And this is the other way around. You build this beautiful production that's full of melodies and counter melodies and rhythms and transitions, and then we create around you. And it switches it around, which makes our songwriting for me, I don't know, Kara, I'm guessing it's like that for you as well. It changes up our songwriting, which is so great because that evolves our art form.
Absolutely, it's pure inspiration.
Excellent. Have we determined who call-in user 1 is?
Yes,
I guess
that's a
Darren.
episode.
Epoxide, okay. Yeah, Epoxide is using a different method to connect, so his initial call-in had his phone number on there, so I guess he changed it just to call-in user. I don't know. I think Ant.Survila did us the pleasure of dropping by for a fun call and chat. What if Ant.Survila picks the secret mixer tune that he enjoyed?
Oh
Putting you on the
man.
spot there, man. Were you able to do some
Uh,
listening to the results?
yeah, I listened to all of them, I think.
All right, scan through that on your screen and tell us one that you kind of feel like hearing again, and we will let the world know.
Does it have to be from this secret mixer event, or it can be from the previous one?
I don't know. I don't think we have to have any hard and fast rules here. It's a listening party.
Okay,
You got
because there's
scored.
If you could put that, because I have these URLs ready to go. So if you have something else, like maybe put the URL in chat. So I
Yeah, if you've got an older one, just put the link in chat and Snowflake will
uh,
bring it in.
okay, hold on. There is one that I've been a fan on ever since I heard it. It was, I think, from the last previous CC Mixter event. Okay, how do I put it in the chat box now? There we go. Yeah, this mix by Airtone. Yeah, I listen to it nonstop practically, almost every day. Every time I start my day, I listen to this. So yeah.
Oh. Did you find it there, Snowflake?
Yes, one moment.
It is an Airtone mix, so it's probably pretty good.
I mean, everything Airtone does is elegant and beautiful, and sounds like it belongs in like some sort of precious gemstone shop. Tree tone. Beautiful. Okay, well, thank you for selecting. This is Airtone's remix of Texas Radio Fish. And I'm sure we're in for a treat. Here we go.
That's excellent. Airtone has a musical gift that I envy a little bit, which is I guess I would call it something like patience. It's the patience that comes from confidence, because he can just slowly just build up and add little extra decorations over time and just establish this mood and keep it going. I'm like so all over the place when I'm putting something together. I want to like do a thing once and then immediately jump elsewhere, and to let that outro moment play out like that for good 15-20 seconds there at the end. I mean, it's just I don't know if there's anyone better at that sort of thing than Airtone. And I don't mean anyone at CC Mixer. I mean anyone. Thank you on it. That's a great recommendation, and I certainly did hear that and love it back in April, the previous secret mixture, and it's great to get back to it. Speaking of getting back to it, who's on for the next track pick?
I've gotta
Let's let
go.
Kara go.
Yeah, let's do this.
Scare us square, ladies and gentlemen.
That would have been fun. So I'd like to play Hurricane. And it's such a special track. It's kind of like a non-secret mixer, secret mixer mix, because technically it wasn't Apoxode's assignment, but it was a gift of love that Apoxode did at the end of this event. So what this is Apoxode took stems from Admiral Bob and did a remix. And the thing about that is these two guys, Admiral Bob and Apoxode, have behind the scenes of secret mixers helped us all by making sure no mixer is ever left behind. So say someone can't follow through with their assignment, either Admiral Bob or Apoxode always come through with a mix for that mixer who otherwise wouldn't be part of the party. So the fact that so a little more background. Admiral Bob stepped in and did 4 secret mixer mixes for this event. And I mean, that's amazing. But the even more amazing thing is that he does this for every event. He'll come in and at least do a couple mixes. So Apoxode saw that and stepped in to say thank you by doing a mix of Admiral Bob. So did I cover it accurately? Anyone else want to say something about that?
Yeah, I just want to just echo your sentiments. Yes, and as Sacto22 would say, that this community is really indebted to these 2 great artists, Admiral Bob and Apoxode, who each this secret mixer did 4 mixes.
Oh wow.
So and like they do these ones that for people that were at risk of being left behind, like within a couple of hours. So they basically at the end of the upload day, they dedicate their next 48 hours to just creating mixes. Like they clear their schedules and create mixes very quickly that are high quality to make sure no one ever gets left behind. So anyone who has contributed a mix to the secret mixer always receives one. And first of all, that's just great karma. And so thank you so much for picking this track, Kara. I think that is really appropriate.
For sure.
Let us not also forget to mention that Hurricane is a dazzling musical accomplishment. Apoxode on his A game for sure. Another one of those people that just has his own way of doing things and is so distinctive, so knowledgeable, so intelligent, and so high energy here. Go ahead.
I think Sacjo22 had something on the mic, and I really like your you went from a cat into a somatic practitioner.
She looks amazing.
This is exactly what I look like in real life.
I love it. It's so great. You had something though about Admiral Bob, or I can't remember. You were starting to weigh in, and no.
No, but this is an amazing track, so I'm really looking forward to hearing it.
Cool. All right. Well, without further ado, Hurricane, created by our very beloved Epoxode for our very beloved Admiral Bob. Here we are, everybody.
Okay. Well, I I stepped in it a little bit there. I was thinking of the other Epoxide track when I said super high energy, but this one certainly got energy to it. The other one was crazy. That was anyway. Great tribute to Admiral Bob. Sounded so Admiral Bob and so Epoxode throughout. That's a wonderful thing to accomplish. That's kind of what CC Mixter is all about, especially secret mixtures. You want to sound like yourself and like your victim at the same time, doing justice to them. So great choice, Jacko Jammer. Who else is here? Epoxode himself is here. Maybe we should let him pick the next track. I don't know. How long are we listening party for? You have a time limit?
I think we had said till 11:45, so we still because I'm gonna share too.
I bet you are. Yeah, that's so many to choose from. How could you stop at one? I mean,
Because I have two personalities.
let's see what Epoxode has in mind. You got something? You got a request, Epoxode? We do requests. You might be having audio trouble, so you could just stick it in chat. Are we sure he can even hear us?
I know that he had a power. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's some audio.
There we go.
Hello, my friend.
All right. Okay, I don't have any URLs or names of the tracks, but I would be excited to hear j.lang or Love Shadow, if that's possible.
All right. I think it is possible. right? You've got a computer, Snowflake. I bet you can do that.
But how do we choose between which one? Because I love both of them so much.
I know.
Flip a
Maybe
coin.
we're gonna have to hear them both.
I got a coin I can flip. Hang on. All right. Heads for Love Shadow, tails for j.lang.
Okay.
Tails. Tails is j.lang this time.
All right.
Sweet.
Besides, if we play Love Shadows, I'll just cry on camera, and I know that could be really
Nobody
messy.
wants that, right?
All
That'll be
right.
something
So
you don't see every day, is it?
no, pretty much every week I cry on camera. So what do you want to say about this track, Epoxode?
I love everything j.lang does. And having him part of the secret mixer is a special treat. Just
He was the
having
one
him back
who
in
had
general.
not done one before, right?
Oh,
No, he does them all the
there's
time.
been so many.
Oh, who was I thinking of? Javelinas maybe is
Yeah.
the one who like this was
Yeah.
their first secret mixture. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. That's all I can think of now. I'm kind of in darkness, waiting for the power company to fix stuff. So
That's hilarious.
fun.
Thanks for joining us in the dark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
you know,
problem.
j.lang is just such an extraordinary member of our community. We gave him the title Global Emissary of Groove. Oh, Emissary of Global Groove. And that really just describes him in so many ways. I mean, all of his tracks have just incredible rhythm and beats, and then he brings in vocalists and rappers, and he's just an incredibly talented dude, and we love him
Yeah.
so much.
And Emissary is correct because his tracks get shared widely as much or more than just about anyone else at the history of the site. I mean, was it the Drops of H2 one? That's a j.lang one that's been on YouTube for 15 plus years and is just like have been in so many videos. Yeah, so that's what this is for. If you're coming by the stream for the first time, we are encouraging everybody to go to CC Mixer, grab these tracks, put them in your videos at YouTube without getting a copyright strike. We actually are able to share in the revenue a little bit, and it helps us fund the enterprise here. So you should be pleased with the results, and I think your audiences will too. So video makers, pay attention. Go to CC Mixer. Lots of stuff happening, including Here's Your Chance, reworked by j.lang. Go ahead. Wonderful, wonderful. Chilling with j.lang here. Yeah, go. Everyone's probably familiar with CC Mixture, but go to that track and read the comments. j.lang got tons of comments on that track. I think it might be the most comments and reviews on that track of any other Secret Mixture, but could be wrong. Anyway, great things there. That was a remix of Zen Boy. Zen Boy's comment is particularly good, and hope you all appreciated that. Emily's probably got her second choice in mind. We have time for a few more, so anyone else who wants to think of a second track that they're particularly interested in hearing, go ahead and think of one, but we'll let Emily pick the next one.
Did
Yeah.
Susan pick yet?
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Oh, White Wolf is here.
Wolf! Woohoo! That is so fitting, White Wolf, because the track I'm about to pick, believe it or not,
Yeah.
your timing is incredible. Is your Kara's remix of You.
Yes, she did such an amazing job on that.
You want to tell us a little bit about how you know, just like your inspiration and why you wrote the lyrics you did, and you want to say anything
Well,
about it?
originally, I did it through my DAW, and I used some AI programs that were not very compatible with my computer. They completely melted it down. Like my DAW died, and I've been working on my old computer right now until my other one's back up and running. What I did was basically like that one song I did by Carzone. I created the melody in my key with my keyboard, added the words to it, and did a whole lot of tweaking to try to get those words to match the actual song that I made the backing track for. So otherwise, that's pretty much how it was done. I mean, I didn't expect my computer to blow up on me like that, but it did.
Well, I'm really sorry about AI exploding your DAW. I'm grateful that you were able to still upload the track, because when we listened to it in our well, Kara, maybe you should talk about this now. So why don't you want to talk about your experience with White Wolf's creation?
Yeah. Well, when I heard it, actually, White Wolf reached out to me via email about another track, and so I was checking out his things on a CC Mixer, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this! And so I listened to it, and I was like, oh my gosh, the admin team has to hear it. So I emailed everybody and was like, hey, you got to hear what White Wolf got up to here. Because I was blown away. So yeah, and then there was an exchange on White Wolf's original where we were, I think Snowflake, yes, was asking, is there an instrumental or stems that we could work with? And because of the aforementioned blow up of the DAW, that was impossible. So then for the and then this all happened just a couple weeks ago, right? White Wolf, that was amazing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then I got assigned you, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to figure out how to do this and add vocals. So I was able to strip out the vocals with that Isotope RX10, and there's a certain thing in there where you can change what you're working with. But yeah, I was able to like pull down the vocals and then sing over them. You can hear it a little tiny bit, but I don't think you can once I put my vocals in there. So anyway,
I see it.
that's how
When
it
I tried, I tried to strip out the vocals, and I tell you, it turned out garbage.
works.
So
Okay.
your AI version of it was so much better,
Oh, good, cool.
and you sang with heart. That was the important thing.
Yeah, I had to. I mean, I felt the lyrics that you wrote, so that was just thank you for that. It was really fun to sing them, and it was a bit of a challenge to sing the way that you composed the melody of the vocals. So that was fun too. So thank you, White Wolf.
Oh yeah, you sang it perfectly.
You did. I'm so grateful how it all turned out because the only thing that your upload, White Wolf, was like, it blew us away because it really encompasses the way we feel about our community. And so to have you reflect that back through your lyrics and through your music, which by the way, I mean, you're such an incredible musician, dude. I mean, give me more stems. Like drum tracks, what?
I make them a lot of the times. I make my drum tracks through Fruity Loop Studio.
Wow. I mean, in your guitar playing, your bass lines, I mean, you are like top of the top of as you know.
A lot of that is samples. I can't claim any credit for that.
Well, you really know how to use your tools. And it's impressive because it sounds live. I mean, like you have a lot of times people use samples and they don't sound like live instruments. So
Yeah, it's all in the post-production.
well, you know what you're doing. I'd love to have a day with White Wolf in the studio sometime.
I
Where
wish.
are you located, by the way?
I'm just west of London, Ontario.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep, I'm a crazy knucklehead, just like Admiral Bob.
Yay. Love that. I grew up in upstate New York, so not that far from you. We used to go to Lake Ontario and Lake Erie all the time as kids. So I was just on the other side of the pond from you, so to say. So without further ado, I really would love to play this track. I feel like when I heard it, I didn't know. So I never know who gets, I do the random generator. It's just this, boom button I push and I never look. So I don't know who receives each other. It's completely random. It's not created. People ask me like, do you assign them? No, I have no idea. So I had no idea Kara was assigned you. I just think that's absolute kismet. And the only thing missing from this track, I mean, the AI voice was great. I mean, it was awesome. But that made it added the emotion to your lyrics by having one of our own sing these words. It made it just that much more personal. And it just felt like it brought it together with that true community spirit.
And I wrote the lyrics with CC Mixter and the way I feel about it. So, yeah.
I mean, that just makes now I am gonna cry. All right, we're gonna play music so I don't cry on camera. Let's check this amazing song out. Here we are, everybody.
In the mix we thrive, a global community where creativity's alive. From the first beat drop to the latest sound, CC Mixters where our hearts are found. From secret mixters to magic hours, we share our voices, our beats, our power. In every sample, every pill we share, a piece of us is always there. 20 years of mixing dreams, in the harmony of life we find our themes. Celebrating the music, the love, the art, CC Mixer forever in our hearts. Through the nights of creation, the days of play, we build a legacy that won't fade away. With every remix, we break new ground. In the echoes of our songs, our spirits are bound. Through the ups and downs, we stay true. A family of artists, old and new. In the spirit of sharing, we create. Together we celebrate this milestone date. 20 years of remixing dreams, in the harmony of life we find our themes. Celebrating the music, the love, the art, CC Mixer forever in our hearts. Through the nights of creation, the days of play, we build a legacy that won't fade away. With every remix, we break new ground. In the echoes of our song, our spirits are bound. Through the ups and downs, we stay true. A family of artists, old and new. In the spirit of sharing, we create. Together we celebrate this milestone day. Here's to the future, songs yet to be. In the endless remix, we find our legacy. CC Mixer, our creative home. Together, we'll never be alone.
Yay!
Right on.
Amazing.
It's like just power pop ballad, almost like an anime theme song or something. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
And how cool that both Kara and White Wolf are here.
Mhm.
It's meant to be.
Well, this is the first time I've installed Zoom, so
Well, we're
I
very
wanted to be
happy to
here.
have you.
Who else? Do we have any announcements or things that we're cooking up that we need to tell people about before we get on to the next, maybe the last track next? I don't know. It's already
Well, I think
30
Susan needs
here.
to go and I have one more.
Okay.
So, okay, just wanted to let you all know, and even the admins haven't talked about this because we didn't have time this morning. We're doing this instead of our admin meeting, but our next event is going to be our annual holiday event. And this year it's going to be Season of the Stars. And at CC Mixter, we will host our event that we always do. And at Mixer Plus, we'll have a special focus on the workshop. And one of the special things that we're going to be doing at Mixer Plus, we're specifically looking for mixes around Indigenous ways of celebrating the season by guided by the stars. And so that we'll have special call outs for specific things that we're looking for, seeded with pills and samples at Mixer Plus. And at CC Mixer, it's just whatever, it's a little bit more of an open canvas, whatever inspires you this season of the stars. So that will be coming up next. So please stay tuned, and we hope you will all add your contributions and your art to that project. And soon we'll have enough tracks at CC Mixter to do another we'd like to work from this and do another curation. One of our kind of signature things we do is annual holiday events, and then every few years, usually it's a double holiday album. So we haven't done one for a little while, so it's time. And so please contribute your tracks to CC Mixter for that anticipation, a curation of an album. And then we will also be creating a very specific album at Mixter Plus in the workshop, where we'll give you a lot more specific details of what we're looking for. If you haven't joined Mixter Plus yet, send us a link. We're building a really unique library there that has different methods of sharing and more specific projects, like the Dreaming Together event that Susan brought to us. And so we look forward to sharing more. And speaking of, so Sacto 22, do you have a track you want to share?
It's so hard to choose. It's astounding how many folks participated in this secret mixer. It's just really exciting to hear from people who are longtime community members of CC Mixter and who maybe have been busy with other things to come back and join us. And it's really hard to pick just one. Super hard. I think for this purpose, I'm going to go with who I picked, which is Carasone's remix of PorchCat. And what I love about this mix and why I want to feature it is because PorchCat is the CC Mixter community member who initiated the secret mixter to begin with. It was his great idea to let's do like a gift-giving mix-up. And what started as just like a let's have fun and share music with each other, like a Secret Santa kind of way with these random assignments, has turned into a foundational event for our community that we get to do several times a year. And what's great about the Secret Mixter is even for when, there isn't time for day-to-day music making, it seems to bring us together. It's like home base and hide and seek. It's like calling ollie ollie oxen free, 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 and everybody runs to home base. And so Carasone worked with PorchCat samples, and he did some great things with him. And then a really creative thing he did was he put together lyrics, and then his friend Natalie sang them. So that is what I would love to highlight is Carasone's remix of PorchCat, Between Night and New Day.
Wonderful.
Sleepless under silent moon, reeling mind getting slower, formless moments of the mind, hyper and fading, timeless, where
It's like a warm hug.
Mm.
It's a musical hug.
Yeah, I love that. I love how that sounds. And another thing I love about that song too is it also illustrates how international and unique our community is. That I believe PorchCat is in Canada and Carasone is in Italy. And so this is just also a lovely illustration of the international reach of our music and how we get to play together with people I've never met. We've never met. It's like PorchCat says, I love men and women I've never met except in song. And that's what we do here.
Amen to that. Hey, White Wolf, nice to see your face.
Thanks. Sorry, I had a hard time trying to get my camera working.
It's really great when we actually get to see each other as real people. I always explain to people about CC Mixter. Most of the people we create with, I've never emailed, I've never texted, I've never talked to on the phone, and I've never seen their face. I don't know anything about them. And so when that happens, when the person actually materializes behind that sound, like I feel like I know people by their sound, which is an extraordinary way to develop a relationship with someone through their sound, through their music, through that universal language. But it is pretty delightful when we get to see there actually is a real person behind all that music. So
We did get to talk once during the pandemic when the college and or university, I guess, in California
that's
did that
right.
broadcast.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, cool. That's right. Well, it's really lovely seeing you. Thank you for being here. So I'm gonna share a track, and if I have time, I might share two. I'm sorry, but this is what happens when when you pay the bills. You get to pick more songs. So Emwick, I hope you don't mind if I just kind of share. So this first track I want to share is from Scomber. And speaking of international, Scomber is in Australia, and we have several artists down under. And I've actually Susan and I met Rob Walker Poet a few years ago, who is one of our artists down under. And Scomber has been part of our community for 16 years and is just an iconic voice here. His songwriting he always just knows how to make like a hit song. He has this ability to just write a hook. And this year, for this celebratory event, he remixed Radio on the Shelf, Forensic, and Spec. And then he took samples of many of the mixters' voices from our promos that we did and included it. And this song is a true celebration of our 20th birthday, and it just feels like it needs to be shared. I don't know if anybody had anything they wanted to say about this track from Scomber.
It's good. I might not have heard this one yet. I listened to almost all of them, but this does not look familiar, so I could have missed me. I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah, Ed picked by Music Pirate. I just feel like it's just another one of those that really hits home and describes the unique celebration of what we do here, making music together. So without further ado, CC Mixer playing in the background. V20 for our 20th birthday. Thank you, Scomber, Radio on the Shelf, Forensic, and Spec.
There's a place I like to go where the lights are bright, the ego low, they turn their samples into gold. When they upload loud in stereo, 20 years ago, a sample mix up Victor Stone, a conversation. Now you own an invitation, set to grow. Whoa, 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 CC Mixter.
I see you through.
CC Mixter. I got CC Mixter on my radio. I got CC Mixter. I need CC Mixter. I got CC Mixter on my radio.
Hi, this is Snowflake
Hey, Snowflake.
at CC Mixter.
CC Mixter, let's go. Billy roasting, blunt to the lip, jump to the strip, downtown in the olds coasting. Hat back, black tee, max back with the fat stack of some yak weed like my bitches fat free. Mac B, the black sheep up in your face like acne. Ride like taxi, catch me on the interstate pass.
CC Mixter.
I see you through.
CC Mixter. I got CC Mixter on my radio. I got CC Mixter. I need CC Mixter. I got CC Mixter on my radio.
Playing in the background.
This is Snowflake.
Alex.
Edgar Majans. This is Greg Nark.
This is Sapjo 22.
This is Texas Radio Fish.
Playing in the background.
This is Love Shadow. Copperhead.
Ziggy Burns. Episode. Stefan.
Docs. Durden.
ESS. ESQ.
Hans Otto. Ike Pollard.
Cheers.
Glasgow.
Bonner. Petronsky.
Piero Pelushi.
Platinium Butterfly.
Robert Wellington.
Scumba. Shelf Life.
Short Hopper.
S-Lax.
Spec.
Spinmeister. Stefan Kartenberg.
Tasha.
Timmerman.
Unreal DM.
I got CC Mixter. I need CC Mixter. I got CC Mixter on my radio.
Playing in the background. Playing in the background. Playing in the background.
I mean, I always have CC Mixter playing in the background. I don't even know what songs are in the real world. People like, or do you? I mean, like the Grammys come on, I have no idea who these people are because all I listen to is CC Mixter. And so when I heard that, I was like, yeah, that's it. And then everyone's voices, and it was just so, what a great track crafted by our beloved Scomber.
Yeah. Yeah, it's motivating. Everyone has their ups and downs as to how much music they do. I had a really bright period where I was doing quite a lot in the summer. I think the last month or so has been less, but yeah, you hear tracks like that remind you of God, how much we can accomplish together, and it just really makes you want to do your work, do your stuff, share your thoughts. Cool.
It looks like we've been joined by Spinning Merkaba and Martin C. Thanks for being with us, y'all. So good to have you.
You know what, Snowflake? I actually have to go in about 5 minutes.
Okay, should I play the last song?
Well, I don't know if after I go, maybe Martin and Jason want to, share additional songs. You can continue after I leave. I'm not that critical a piece of this puzzle right now, so.
I don't know. I think it's pretty damn critical. Like, let's just take a moment and to applaud Emwick because the site went down. I don't know, a couple people got stuck in that. Shaw did, and because we had so much activity going on with everyone uploading and listening and reviewing all at the same time, and there were a couple of walls, and Emwick just smooth as silk, just takes care of that behind the background. And he's keeps us going, the magical Emwickle world. So
Yeah.
thank you, Emwick.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah. And we appreciate all the users' patience when things like that happen. Obviously, this isn't your first rodeo, everybody. So when almost all of you know that if it hangs or doesn't respond, just try it again in 5 minutes. It's gonna be back very soon. So we appreciate people's patience as we get over glitches like that. But yeah, it was apparently, near as I could tell, due to the massive amount of people involved in this event. So that's a good problem to have, as they say.
Totally.
Anyway, yeah, go ahead and cue up the next track, and I will probably duck out quietly, like during it.
Okay. So I feel like I do want to cry on camera. And so this track from Love Shadow was one of the first mixers that I was like, that remixed my music, and I was like, what is that? And as far as producers in our community, certainly one of the most respected, beloved, and just really dear to us. And he's had a couple of years of real difficulty in his health and personal life. And he wrote this song for CC Mixter that we're always a place he can come back to. And I feel like that a lot of our artists have that experience. And I even go through that. As admins, we go through times when we're like building at Mixter Plus, or Susan and I are working on spreadsheets, or Kara and I are working on, a whole bunch of other like videos and things behind the background. And Emwick's working on code. Darren's working on trying to clear out crazy copyright strikes. Like, we get very busy behind the scenes, and we're not always able to create our music and share our music. But CC Mixter is this place we can always come back to with our creative selves, our souls. For me, my musical self is my best self. And so when Love Shadow shared this, and I have some insight into what he's been going through for the last few years, when he wrote this song about that CC Mixter is in his soul, the music is in his soul, and this is a place that he can come back to, it really moved me. And of course I cried. I will mute my camera so you don't have to see me cry, because I know it can be very ugly. So this is Love Shadow featuring j.lang, and just, let the spirit of music just fill you up with happiness and joy and gratitude. Here we are.
Seems like a lifetime since I heard your voice. You're under my mind every day. Guess everything ends and we have no choice. To keep to the past, find our way. Watching the sands of time now run, unknowing without a doubt. We're just turning circles around the sun, and watching the stars burn out. I keep coming back to you. Your memory will not fade. There's nothing that I can do to stop coming back to you. I keep coming back to you. Your music is in my soul. There's nothing that I can do. Just keep coming back to you. You, knowing the wisdom of how time flies, a life made of joy, made of pain. Like seeing no growth on a flower that dies, knowing the seed still remains. Watching the sands of time now run, unknowing without a doubt. We're just turning circles around the sun, and watching the stars burn out. I Music is in my soul. There's nothing that I can do. Just keep coming back to you. I keep coming back to you. Your memory will not fade. No, there's nothing that I can do to stop coming back to you. Watching the sands of time now run, and knowing without a doubt we're just turning in circles around the sun, and watching the stars all burn out. Just watching the stars 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 burn out.
Such an amazing song.
I don't know why it makes me cry. It just does. Like as soon as it starts, I'm like bawling. I don't know. It's how I feel about this community, and I'm a crier. So someone else maybe like Jason, do you have a track you want to share? You or Martin?
I showed up a little bit late, so I don't know what tracks you've already listened to. Just off the top of my head, I mean, there's just so many great tracks, but I really thought that what Zepp's track, probably already played that one, right?
No, and it's so good. We should totally play it.
Oh man, yeah, Zepp's track is fucking fantastic. I mean, I didn't, there was what 60 tracks that came in, so I can't say that I listened to every single track all the way through, but all the ones that I have listened to were just fantastic, and it's just such a great way to honor the anniversary. So yeah, if you haven't played Zepp's, then play that one.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, Zepp is our resident like prog rock expert. Like that dude is as good as any prog rock band I've ever heard, and he, man, is just one of my absolute favorite inspiring producers, and this track is really special with Anchor Majan's, like how he turned Anchor Majan's this like, incredible slow singing, melancholy introspective into, he turned him in like well, I think I picked this. I think I said that he turned him into Jethro Tull. And yeah, I think that's kind of a good description. So thank you. Great choice, Jason. White and the Moon with Anchor Majan, Zepp Herme on the desk. Here we go.
road lies, the moon stands blank above. White in the moon, the long road lies that leads me from my love. Still hangs the hedge without a gut. Still the shadows stay. My feet upon the moonlit dust pursue the ceaseless way. The world is round, so travelers tell, and straight through runs the track. Walk on, run on, all will be well. The way will guide you back. But ere the circle homeward hides, far, far must it remove. White in the moon, the long road lies that leads me from my love. White in the moon, the long road lies that leads me from my love.
Gotta
Well,
love it. A cross between prog rock and D&B, and it works so well.
totally. I hadn't thought of it like that. Such a good point. Sometimes it's hard to classify our music in genres because we are all each unique and then we're all combined so many different times where we have created something all our own. J.Lang, so good to have you in the house.
What's up? How you doing? Can you
It's so
hear
great
me?
to see you. Yeah.
Yeah. I going on what you were saying, we all like so many different types of music, and we all tend to incorporate all that music in what we're doing. Because I know I like all kinds of music, and I try. And we know I like a lot of hip hop and R&B, but I also try to incorporate different elements of different stuff in what I do.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, we hear these, that's why we call you, we earlier in the broadcast, we actually played your remix and we played Love Shadow's remix of you. So you are a star of the show, my friend. So it's really cool that you're here. And there's a reason why we gave you the badge of, the emissary of Global Groove, because you somehow create like this quintessential j.lang sound that the world clearly loves because you creators just use your music everywhere. But you create it in these like unique ways of, combination. You're
It's
quite the producer.
I love drums, and I tend to layer a lot of my drums. It's just having fun.
Oh, sometime it would be really cool if one of these we did like a how to layer drums recording session with j.lang. I would love to be present in something like that. Maybe that'll be something we foray into in these live streams, is a producer sharing their screen and showing like their steps in their DAW, because that's another thing I think is our sounds are super unique, and so is the way we create music. And I would love to see that.
That would be fun.
Do you have a track you'd like to have us play from the Secret Mixture? Not to put you on the spot here. And Martin C's here in the house as well.
There were so many, and I'm gonna cheat and look, because I just remembering some of the names. Oops, I hit the wrong button.
Nothing wrong with looking.
Did I lose you?
Nope, we're here.
Okay, yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna go to CC Mixter, and like I said, there were so many good songs, and we had a lot, like you said, a lot of people, and I'm still listening to some of the mixes. It's just incredible.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yep, sorry. You got one?
hey, Ant, how you doing, Ant?
Well, maybe Martin had one. Did you have a track you wanted to play, Martin?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. But I hope you didn't hear me when I came in, because I had Ron Hardy playing. I don't know if that broke into everything.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Good. Because now I have the system up loud, and I didn't realize it was a Zoom. If I could choose one, I would choose Panu's track. Or have you played that already?
No, it's a great track. Panu's remix of Calling Sister Midnight.
That's the one, because I was just so chuffed that, I was chuffed with the whole thing, with the whole the whole Secret Mixter. But I was so pleased to hear him back, because he's been silent for 3 years or something. And then just to see him come back, I was very happy about that. And I hope that he comes back and contributes more. But there we go. I'd love to hear that one.
Yeah, perfect. And the only thing I missed from this was his voice. But his editing skills were amazing when you look at how he used all this different source material. I mean, it just shows I first got to know Panu as a singer-songwriter and just kind of a simplified, stripped down acoustic guitar and him on the mic, and his songwriting is so stellar. But his production skills are just as brilliant. So this is a great choice. So yeah, this is Panu's remix of Calling Sister Midnight, I'll Stay. Let's give her a spin.
Great.
Spring snows have drifted into April. They say it might snow into May. There's nothing left to keep me hanging round. Still, you've got me thinking maybe I should stay. Your letter lies folded on the table. My clothes lie folded on the chair.
I'm usually gone by now, but I'm not able to forget the smell of moonlight in your hair. And if you're willing for your part, and if you want me to stay, and if you'll take this old wounded heart, and if you say I can stay, I'll stay. White mist has risen off the river, and all the birds have taken to the sky. I have no urgent message to deliver. I have no reasons, only alibi. The moonlight has left us both in ribbons. I wonder if I'm really worth the fight. I fess up, I surrender, I lay down on your bed of roses, give up for the night. And if you're willing for your part, and if you want me to stay, and if you'll leave this old wounded heart, and if you say I can stay, I'll stay.
Great choice. And I mean, calling Sister Midnight on the mic, wow, she is just, her vocals are smoky and sultry and so artistic. Yeah.
Right?
Great choice.
I don't usually think this, but in this piece, she really sounds a lot like Joni Mitchell. And like with the background, I don't know, just having her voice out front like that gave me some of those vibes.
Love that.
Who I love.
It
Joni
did
Mitchell.
sound like Joni. I hadn't thought I was thinking Annie Lennox. But
Sure.
yeah, kind of like a combination of Joni.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
and Panu just really made it all about her voice and really made her shine. It was that's like such a beautiful example of the secret mixture as a gift to another artist. Like Panu gave that gift to her, which is really beautiful.
Is that
the
Cara?
production he did is
Yeah.
just amazing.
Is that Cara? Jackal Hammer? Jackal Jammer?
Yes.
I recognize your voice.
Hey. Good to see you.
Oh, I'm about ready. We're trying to. I've been taking pieces of my costume off because they're starting to annoy me. I'm about ready to get rid of the wig. It's very itchy. Jay, you have a track for us, and I think we're gonna wrap it up after you.
Between Night and New Day.
Okay, we already played that.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
That just shows you what a great track that is, right?
That was a great track. Yeah, there was, like I said, there was so many.
No.
Did you play Slow Down, Emerald Tears?
No, that's a great choice. Remind me who that was again so I can find it.
Kirkoid?
Kirkoid, yeah. Great track. Wow, I remember it. Okay, let's see. I'm looking.
I think they're all great tracks, so it's really hard to choose.
It is hard to choose.
Right
Right.
on. I was thinking while I was listening that the skill of our community has only increased over the years. I mean, stuff really sounds top notch.
I agree. I mean, that's why I did so many ed picks. I ed picked this one too, Mr. Lang, because I was just blown away by it. It's just so great. Yeah, and that's one thing that I feel like when I try to share with people, like, oh, they're like, well, what do you do? I'm like, well, we have this community where artists are developed, where artists develop each other. Back in the day when I was first, coming onto the music scene, record labels would actually develop artists. They'd see someone's innate talent, then help them develop as a recording artist, because becoming a recording artist is different than having an innate musical talent. It's a refinement of that, and that's what we do for each other. I was a horrible recording artist. I didn't know how to work a DAW when I came to CC Mixter. I'd always been in a studio with great producers like y'all. And so you all taught me how to work a DAW through the feedback and support and, just input from everyone here. So thank you. And I think we probably each have our own story of how our community has helped us further our own art. So thanks for bringing that up, Kara. So yeah, this will be our last track of this live stream, and thank you so much, j.lang, for bringing this to the stream. And if you want to hear the rest of this live stream, I put the link in chat. It's on the CC Mixter channel. We will go back in after we're done in a little, maybe not immediately, but put the links to all the tracks that were featured here, because these tracks are under Creative Commons license, so they are free to use in your YouTube videos and other social media, as long as you give us credit. That's how we show each other the love as musicians in this community, and we very much appreciate that you do the same as creators outside the community to link back to these tracks, that if you use them somewhere, and give credit to the artists who are sharing a part of their soul with the world through their music. So here is Kirkoid, Slow Down, Emerald Tears, a remix of Sparky. And this was j.lang's choice. It's just turn it up, baby. Such a great track. I took off my wig. Vin just joined us. I'm not sure who that is. Is that Vivian? I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for being here to celebrate CC Mixer's 20th birthday, 20th anniversary. It's just one of the greatest joys of my life. I give, so much of my life to this community. It means just to see even, to see some of your faces today. It makes it all worth it for me. And that we create this magic together in a world that is, not always easy and sometimes full of hate, and that we are supportive and we're all over the world. There's a lot of power in that. There's a lot of power in what we do together. And I think it means more to the world than we know. So let's keep going. The last 20 years went too fast, like slow down, right? But let's keep going. Hopefully we can kind of slow time down a little bit. Jay, did you have something you wanted to just say about that?
How long have you been with CC Mixter now?
I joined in 2005, so 19 years, yeah. And so I took over Artistic Media with Jason and our team. We took over exactly on CC Mixter's birthday 15 years ago. So it's our 15th anniversary running CC Mixter, and 20 years being an artist in the community.
Some people have went on to do great things. I know that oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember his name. He does a lot of jingles now.
Forensic?
Huh?
Forensic?
No, not Forensic.
Brad sucks.
No. I like Brad.
Yeah, me too.
It's not important, but
yeah.
But people, I've learned a lot from CC Mixter. It's helped me with my outside projects. I do remixes for various different radio stations throughout Connecticut, New York. And CC Mixter has helped me become a better mixer. And I appreciate that in the community. I've learned, like, as you said, from watching everybody else and listening to everybody else.
Well, we sure learned a lot from you, and your music it's extraordinary. There's so much talent in our community. It's amazing. And I just love knowing where people are in the world. That we're all around this globe. It's kind of mind-boggling, isn't it? It's really nice to see you here, Martin. Where are you? Are you in the UK? Oh, hold on. You got to unmute.
No, I'm in Portugal, down south.
Oh,
South of Portugal.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But I come from the UK way back then.
Got you.
But I haven't been there for years and years and years. But now I'm in Portugal.
Oh, beautiful.
That's very nice.
Yeah,
I love it. I was so happy with this special mix. It was like meeting up again in some sense. It was great.
Yeah, it felt like a reunion.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that people will join in our next event, our holiday event that's coming up, Season of the Stars. We're gonna do our annual holiday event. We're gonna create an album from it. We haven't done that in a while, so looking forward to people's contributions at CC Mixter, and then at Mixter Plus we're gonna do a special kind of sub version of it, featuring we're working with Tony Tenfingers on Lakota symbolism of the stars this particular time of year. And then also in Hawaii, they call this season of year Makahiki. And Makahiki is the rise of the Pleiades, which in Olelo, Hawaii is Little Eyes. And so the Pleiades is sort of rules this time of year, the Makahiki, this season of gratitude. It's a season of peace. In Hawaiian culture, there's no warring. Everyone ho'oponoponos, which is forgiveness, gratitude, love. And so I love that there's all these similarities between different cultures all over the world at a special time of year that's coming. So we're going to make some music around those themes, and we hope you'll come and join us at CC Mixter and Mixter Plus. And if you haven't joined Mixter Plus, drop us an email and we'll get you an invite to that. We're just creating very specific libraries there for specific uses. That are kind of hard to do at CC Mixter. So please come and join us. We're always still doing both, as we promised. Kara, do you have any last words as what was it? Scare? I can't remember what you came up with.
I'm not sure. No, I'll extend my gratitude as well. I'm grateful for all of you here and all of you on CC Mixter, Mixter Plus. You've brought a lot of enrichment to my life, and yeah, I appreciate you all so much.
Well, as we say in Hawaii, mahalo nui loa and a hui ho, which is thank you very much, and we'll see you very soon. And I'm sending you all just so much aloha this special time of year, our birthday. Happy Halloween, and we'll see you on the Mixter. Thanks so much for being here. Oh no, Admiral Bob's entering. We have to wait. Oh my gosh, he just got here in the nick of time. Richard, we were literally just signing off, but because you came in, we stopped. We pulled back. I was like hitting end and I stopped mid-click. We have to see the good Admiral. We started out our broadcast featuring Apoxo's remix of you, Richard, and we paid special tribute to you today. Kara, I think we all, I don't know, you can go back and hear it at the beginning of the broadcast, but talking about, sorry, I'm such a weeper. Everything you do for our community and these secret mixtures to make sure that no one gets left behind. Maybe Kara can talk because I'm verklempt.
Of course. Yeah. Hey, Richard. Yeah, we just extended our intense gratitude to you for always stepping in, not just this secret mixer, every secret mixer that I can remember. And there's been a few, right? So yeah, thank you so much for everything you always contribute. Oh no, we can't hear you.
Sorry about that. No, it's just, I'm happy to do it. I remember what it was like as a kid when you didn't get picked for a team, or, you didn't get a partner in swim class. And, it feels, I'm sure, pretty much the same way if you've spent hours remixing somebody and then, it doesn't happen back to you. So, yeah, I'm happy to step in and make sure that people don't end up feeling that way after a feel good event. So, that's all I can say about that.
Thank you so much.
Well, we're really grateful. And it's also just amazing that you can churn out mixes like that quickly. I take the full time. Like, I took the full 3 weeks this time, and that you can do 4 mixes in like 2 days is beyond me. Nope, not my skill set, but certainly, it certainly is yours. And, we were literally just signing off. I just did the whole aloha and a hui ho and all that. But if you want to pick a track, you can send us out if you want to feature a track from the Secret Mixer. If you want to spin one, otherwise we can just say goodbye. But it's up to you. Good Admiral.
You've probably already played it, but it's a highlight for me every Secret Mixer, and that's where they have the radio panel between the 2 Texas radio fishes.
We haven't played it. It is hilarious. They are.
Oh my God, I love that one.
It's so creative. Okay, so maybe we can round it out with that. It's great to have Susan back again. Look who joined us. We were literally saying goodbye. I was like clicking end, And then, Richard came in and we're like, well, we have to keep going.
I know I had to step away from the Zoom, but I had it on the live stream. And when I saw you came back, I really just wanted to and express my gratitude for y'all too. Really, like, yes to everything that's already been said like 100,000 times. So thank you. And thank you, Emily, for keeping us afloat. You really, your leadership has been absolutely astounding. You embody what you share. So you are the real deal. So thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Jason.
I am a huge Texas Radio Fish fan, and I'm so glad that Admiral picked that track because oh man, what a great way to end this.
Oh my gosh, right? I mean, they bring the rock and the funk and the humor, and it's so creative. And sometimes, luckily, it's at the end of the broadcast, as Kara would say, because when we have profanity and other such, I don't know what you call them.
Shenanigans.
Color stuff, but luckily it's at the end. But yeah, this is really, really creative and brilliant. Yeah, I can't believe it hasn't been Ed picked. Okay, thank you so much. Do you want to give us a little intro on this, Richard? Play DJ?
Well, as you know, they've Texas Radio Fish before has done this, where they've integrated music from the person they're remixing inside a mini radio show that they host. And for me, it's very reminiscent of Second City's Bob and Doug McKenzie, although not set in Canada, but in Texas. And I always laugh. I can hardly breathe by the time I'm done listening to it from laughing. So hopefully I don't do that to anybody today.
Agreed. I'm gonna go off camera just because I am gonna be laughing my ass off. So here it is. Planet CC Mixter, Lo-Fi Chat, and Hi-Fi Dan from Texas Radio Fish, remix of Dan Mentau.
Planet CC Mixter. I love you guys. You are the best.
Texas Radio Fish. Texas Radio Fish. Galveston strong winds hit the beach. Kaiju rising up from the east. Texas Radio Fish is your favorite dish.
Ladies and gentlemen, Texas Radio Fish. Ain't gonna happen.
So what do you have to say to the CC Mixters about their 20th anniversary? They made it this far.
You know what? I am so proud of you and everything that you've done. And all you guys, no matter who you are or what your name is. Wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, CC Mixter.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's this planet now.
Yes.
Okay, you guys from Planet CC Mixter. I love you guys. You are the best.
Now this from our secret mixer.
If you're stuck on a desert island, but you have plenty of electricity, what's the guitar that you want to have with you if you can only have one guitar?
That would be a lap steel guitar.
All right, very good.
And I would play some Hawaiian tunes.
As the waves are lapping.
Yeah, I'd be laughing too.
This is from our secret mixer.
So you said you had a man your guitar. What does that mean? And he said he wasn't getting very far.
That's right. And I'm going to have a colonoscopy to get him out.
A colonoscopy to get him out?
Yes.
So they're going to go up your guitar's butt.
I beg your pardon.
So that's all right.
You know, I mean, it could be because I don't have a true Les Paul. I only have an Epiphone.
An Epiphone. That's right. Don't you get Epiphony with me, man?
Right.
Now this from our secret mixer.
So what's the latest on the lizard news?
Well, there's the front porch right over there. He and Lucy have become best pals. He will just get out of her way, and of course she doesn't want to eat him, and that's how that is today.
So Lucy the dog is getting along with Mr. Lizard Man.
Lucy's a dog? Oh, yeah, Lucy the dog. I thought I was a dog. Wait a minute. Where am I? Oh.
Planet CC Mixter.
Yes, but that was the front porch report.
All right. The front porch report is that the Mr. Lizard's doing fine, and he's a Cuban, right?
Yeah, no, he's just an annul.
Is he a greenie?
No, he's a brony.
Oh.
This guy is really cool, though.
All right. Well, it's good to have a cool lizard.
This is from our secret mixer.
So you said there's nothing natural at all. What's that mean?
In this society right now, everything is fake. History's fake. Everything has been hidden from us. That's truth. Nothing's natural at all.
Okay. And you said that like, 50 years ago?
Yes.
Okay. So nothing's changed.
Something's going to change. Oh, yes.
Has the food gotten any better?
It's gotten worse.
Oh, where are we going to lunch then?
Okay, well, we need a ribeye.
Okay, ribeyes. We're going, folks. We're going to get ribeyes for lunch.
Right.
All right.
You're listening to CC Mixter Radio. And yes, I'm wearing pants.
I mean, you wouldn't know if we were wearing pants.
Especially in audio only. You just have the promise.
I mean, even right now, we could all not be wearing pants.
Yes, I've got the pants for audio.
Oh, I'm so happy you joined us, Richard. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love it when Texas Radio Fish join the Secret Mixer because they're just it's a secret surprise every time. So Susan, do you have any? I think we're Richard or Susan as longtime admins and stewards of our community. We're gonna wrap up. And I'm just grateful we were able to hang on and see Richard. Of course, we'll be all thinking about you next week, Richard.
Thank you.
And you're in our prayers.
Thank you.
And just know you are loved by this.
I feel it. Yeah. Well, 20 years is a long time for a platform with a very specific aim to be even in existence, let alone still thriving. So it's just a remarkable achievement by the founders and by Artist Tech when they took over in 2009. I'm just blown away by the fact that there's just this consistency with the original mission, which isn't to figure out how to, get the best Google ads up in the corner or how to, monetize or I mean, I know obviously paying the bills, some of it has had to happen, but it's not been a focus on those things. It's been, we're going to do some of that to keep the lights on. Our mission is to make music in a gigantic band that we've formed, and the ability to stay consistent with that. And to keep everyone else consistent with that, not just the mission of the people who are running the place, but to keep the musicians themselves on focus, because it's like herding cats working with musicians. So to keep everyone community focused, not focused on their own glory, but really just the collaboration. So many music sites, I know we've all seen them, have people intensely promoting themselves at the expense of any participation in the community. And that's just never been the way it is at CC Mixter. It's just incredible.
Yes, and I agree. That's one of the special things about we do is that everything is a collaboration. And so it's not just about yourself. That was one of the lyrics I loved. I think it was it your track, White Wolf, where you said the ego is low? Maybe it was Scomber. I think it was Scomber's track that,
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, something about the egos are low. And that's a really pretty cool thing in today's world where everything is kind of ego driven. And I love that you mentioned herding cats and Kara's wearing her kawaii cat hat. Yeah, it's pretty extraordinary that we're still here. I always say that CC Mixer has a will of its own, and not in the dark way of Lord of the Rings, but it has a positive will of its own. And we're still here and we're still doing this. And it's great to have newer members of the community like Ant. How long have you been here, Ant? 3, 4 years?
I don't remember when I joined. Maybe 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you came in like in COVID era, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, whether, and then we even have, Shaw has brought some new folks in. We've had some new people joining, and, but these artists here, you're foundational. So it's really great to have you. And thanks. I'm glad we got to see you at the end, Richard. So thank you all for being here on this celebration of 20 years, and we'll see you at our holiday event and see you on the Mixter, and let's just keep making the beautiful music that we do.
Thank you. And thank you, Kara. And thank you, Jason. And thank you, everyone, for being here.
Yes. Thank you, Kara, for all you do, and Jason and Susan and Richard. Thank you for being here, White Wolf and Ant and Martin and Darren. I love you guys, and have a great Halloween, and thank you for